Spring is in the air and teams are gearing up for the competition that they will face in the 2025 season. With that, here comes new faces and lineups, but the goal stays the same: victory. Our spring sports preview starts now. Hello, I'm Joey Storms. In Warwick Valley, there's one perennial team that is no stranger to being first. Out back at Sanfordville, you can hear this team coming together.
It is finally the most exciting time of year, the spring sports season. While there are plenty of teams looking for success this year, one stands out in particular: the girls lacrosse team. This year, they're ready for a transformative season with many new additions to the varsity roster. This means that in rain or shine, the WVHS girls lacrosse team is ready to start with a bang. Last year, they made it to the finals for their third year in a row and had an impressive performance against many Section 1 teams. Nevertheless, this year, the ultimate goal for the team is clear: win a second championship. After having come so close in recent years, they are ready to finish what they have started, determined to work hard and claim that title. And spearheading this effort is varsity coach Dennis O'Connor.
Our primary goal is always to make it back to the section championship. So we've been to section finals 6 out of 7 years and won the section championship, made states 4 times, and that's what we really want to get back to.
However, the team realizes that the key to achieving this goal is working hard to practice their skills on the field and build their relationships with one another off the field. With a mix of returning players and newcomers, the girls know that building team chemistry is just as important as the gameplay itself. With only 4 seniors on the team this year, most of this responsibility falls on the senior captains, Abby Cadis and Caitlin Larney, to lead by example.
So for this season, I think that we're definitely coming off losing a lot of seniors and players from last year, but I just want to start to grow as a team and really come together as a closer-knit team.
So last year we graduated 12 seniors, so this year we have a lot of new girls, and I think every day we just have to work hard and practice, and then I hope with that we can maybe win sections and maybe make it to pass to the states.
Once the team has found their flow, there's no telling what they can do. However, this year's championship is not going to come easily, as the team looks out for powerhouse teams such as Goshen, Cornwall, and 2-time returning champions, Minnesink. But this team, they are filled with determination and hunger and will come out on top. They know the road won't be easy, but they are prepared to give it everything they've got, because despite on paper being a fresh new team, Warwick Girls Lacrosse is ready to face any challenges that come their way.
The lacrosse team has already kicked off their season with a strong start, winning their first games against Highland Falls 11-10. Building on this momentum, we can't wait to see how the rest of their season will play out. Just as strong, the boys team has goals and ambitions just as high.
As winter comes to a close, spring sports are starting to defrost. Not far from the school at the Hudson Valley Sports Complex, the Warwick lacrosse team is gearing up for a brand new 2025 season. The team comes here to practice drills in anticipation for their upcoming opening game against Scarsdale. Last year, the team dominated, coming out with an overall record of 16-2. The team made regional finals, climbed to 11th in state rankings, and had 6 players graduate from last year's roster. The team has room for new players, but we have many familiar faces from last year that are ready to take up the roles of previous seniors. Coach Kelly went over the team's goals for the season with us.
So goals for the season, we want to go out, have fun. We have guys who love the game, just have as much fun as possible and just become the best version of ourselves. And hopefully come, late May and June, we can win some games and kind of end the season the right way. Coach
Kelly is making sure that the players are ready for their games with consistent drills, so they can be ready for their anticipated matchups in the new season. The overall team's goals are important, but other keys to success to take into consideration are also the players' personal goals.
And my personal goals for this year is to score over 200 points and get over 100 goals. I'm about 70 points away from that goal, so it's going to take a while, but I think I can do it. Our team goals is to win the state, to win sections and to win a states game. I don't think we've ever won a states game, and I think with this team, I think we can really do it. So
my goal is just to, have a great time with my friends. It's last year, it's my senior year. Trying to have a great time. All around team goal, try to go undefeated this year. This year we have so much talent. We lost a couple of guys, a couple of leaders last year, but this year it's the same type of group of guys, unbelievable people.
A lot of the players on the team have been playing with each other since they were 7 years old. The team chemistry plays a big role and explains why the team is so consistently good every year. While many people after school go home and take naps or play video games, the lacrosse team is practicing and practicing to bump up their spot to first in the state and maybe even first in the country.
The lacrosse team looks promising for this upcoming season. One of the key matches will be the Wounded Warrior event against North Rockland on Saturday, April 26th. When overtime returns, we'll be going to cover all the bases. Don't stop short. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Overtime. I'm Joey Storms. After coming off of a rough season, the pressure is on for the girls to polish their skills on the diamond. This year, they're planning to shine bright like years prior.
The Warwick Valley Central School District softball team enters the 2025 season in high spirits. Last year, the team finished 4th in Section 9 and made the semifinals. With only 3 seniors moving on from last year, the team returns a lot of talent while bringing in new players to fill the shoes. With new players, the plays are sure to be different than last year's.
You know, we sat down yesterday before practice and we kind of discussed our team goals and where our focus needs to be. And, you know, sometimes we get caught up in playing for the number on the back of our jersey and not necessarily the name on the front.
Players on Warwick's softball team have some new strategies in play for this year's season.
I think we need to focus on being like one big family. If we work together, all of us will eventually achieve our goals of winning a section title.
As the team enters this year, they have a lot of ambitions they want to achieve.
You know, our main goal going into every season is to win a section title. You know, division championship is great and all, but at the end of the day, you know, we have one section title in our school history, so that is always our focus. That is always on the back of our mind, and it's something that we strive toward.
Hopefully pulling out a section title this year would be really important to me because this is my 5th year on the team, so getting my last year being senior leaving winning a section title would be really important to me. We have a great group of girls this year.
Knowing what the team needs to do is clear. It begins with working together.
I think that the team needs to focus the most on this year pushing through our challenges. We've always gotten so close to winning a section title.
I think our team needs to focus on really just working together. We need to have energy.
Fundamentals is where it all starts. That's how all games are won.
I'm most excited to basically play with a new team. We got a few new girls coming on, so it's going to be good to get our team bonding, chemistry.
The Warwick Valley Wildcats aren't just playing with talent, they're playing with grit. Every pitch, every swing, it all counts. The team isn't just working hard, they're working together. That chemistry could be the team's secret to winning a Section 9 title. The 2025 Warwick Valley Wildcats softball team are not just preparing to compete, they're preparing to contend. For Warwick Valley Television, I'm William Bowler.
The softball team comes into a new season showing a great performance against Beacon with a dominant score of 20-0. The sound of victory comes in many ways, from the cheers of the crowd to the crack of the bat and the pop of the glove. But for the Warwick baseball team, it's the sound of the coaches during practice that are driving them towards success.
Basketball and football are over, so there's only one of the big 5 sports left, and that's baseball. After a difficult year with a surprisingly deep playoff run last year, the team looks very impressive. Last year the Cats went 8-12 with a 6-6 record against same division teams. They were 4th in Section 9 and ended up 65th in the state. And with prominent seniors last year such as Ian Doherty, Ryan Lawler, Daniel Savoda, and Hunter Stewart graduating last year, New seniors like Michael Molinelli, Garrison Sobo, and Don Bosco transfer Cole Haskew are needed to step up.
The reason I transferred back was mostly because of the culture and the quality of the team.
Our motivation as a team is our goals. Anytime we lose a game or anytime something doesn't go our way, all the players are reminded of the goal, eye on the prize, and we work back to where we want to be.
The team's captains need to step up big if the Wildcats want to have a more successful season this year.
It's a great honor being named captain this year, especially this being my 4th year on varsity. I'm very excited for the team we have. We look very good. It's going to be a great year, and I can't wait.
Although the season is just getting started, I would be willing to bet everything on a Wildcats Section 9 title this year.
With the return of a talented player from Don Bosco, the baseball team is looking to build on last year's late season success. When overtime returns, the thrill of pulling the flag and having the wind in your hair will be on full display.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Welcome back to Overtime. I'm Joey Storms. For decades, fall has meant one thing to Warwick, and that's football. But 3 years ago, that changed to include the spring.
When spring starts to come, with rain or shine, the Warwick flag football team plays with their all. As the team huddles up for their first home game, they cheer each other on, running onto the field. With the game starting, it's clear that the flag football team has been practicing, as key player Cassandra LaShaw gets her team close to the midfield line. Halfback Carmela Raffrano immediately gets well past the midfield. Last year, the team had some setbacks and didn't perform as well, with 5 wins and 8 losses and not marking it to the Section 9 divisionals. It's clear that the team had some work to do for their 2025 season.
Every game is a building block, and we're looking to improve each time. We're looking to get our offense moving a little faster, and our defense pulling more flags. And
Coach Mano has been working out the team in the high school gym before the start of the school for over a month. They have been stressing the fundamentals and the value of playing smart. Something Coach Mano's done is talking into the players at their practices and games to tell them key areas to improve on.
So my goals for this year are to make it far in playoffs, and I hope that we stay connected as a team and all very positive things.
So for the team, our main goal is winning the section championship. You know, we've been working really hard for the past couple weeks to try and get to that goal. And I hope to improve on, my defense abilities, pulling flags and, covering all the people that, I need to.
With everyone agreeing on the team's collective goals, both the players and the coaches agree. Every aspect of their strategy and skill needs work, whether on fence or defense. Their main goal is to make it to the Section 9 divisionals. With the season just starting, Coach Mano has high hopes for the team to make it to the Section 9 divisionals. And let's hope that they do.
Football truly is a team sport where everyone must play their part. While the girls are very close, no one experiences family like the girls' crew team. While many spring teams are just beginning their training, the crew team has been working hard for months.
Last season, Warwick Valley's crew team dominated the competition with a series of impressive victories across several regattas. With a combination of talent, dedication, and lots of teamwork, they managed to outpace their rivals, bringing home a variety of medals. But they know all too well that past success doesn't guarantee future victories. That's why this year, the rowers are working harder than ever. With 3 practices every week after school, the team is focusing on perfecting their technique, building strength, and preparing for the first race of the season, which is just a few short days away.
For this crew season, I think it's important that we all work together for our common goal of trying to win our regattas, especially like the Orange and Ulster Cup. We want to try to win the Girls Cup for the 3rd time in a row, and we want to try to do well at states as well as that. And I think it's important that we all work hard, especially during ERG season, and we motivate each other as a team to try and achieve that common goal.
The team's practices are rigorous, with each session both on and off the water being meticulously planned, including drills to enhance speed, endurance, and precision. The rowers push themselves through the challenging workouts, knowing how every stroke counts. These boats depend not only upon the precision of each individual rower, but also upon the trust that each rower has in the others, as teamwork is the main building block of rowing.
Right before our ERG race, we also do a pasta party where we all come together and we eat good food, we talk, we have fun together. And I think that's great because it really just embraces the idea of a team, and it creates closeness within each other, which prepares you for the upcoming race season where we're all on the boats together. So you can't avoid anybody at any cost, so you might as well be friends with them.
With every stroke, the athletes are pushing themselves to be better, both individually and as a unit. Warwick's crew team has a strong foundation, but as our coach says, there's always room for improvement.
My goal depends on what the athletes' goals are. We try to put like-minded people together in similar skill sets to race together. So we always kind of have 2 goals. We train for states, and then we train for league championships, which are kind of different. But
as the season heats up and the first race approaches, the Warwick Valley crew team is more focused than ever. With their eyes set on success, they're more ready to put everything they've worked for into action. Whether it's through their rigor or through their collaboration, the team is determined to make this season even more successful than the last.
The water awaits and the race is on. Let's see how far their hard work and dedication can take them this year. Thank you for watching the Overtime Sports Preview. I'm Joey Storms. Let the games begin.